So we open with a pretty good season recap that shows us you don't have to waste our time to tell us a decent story. And then we have Gabrissi's kids who don't feel in the holiday spirit because they're tired of you heffing around with your ex-husband. It's hard to be merry when they don't carry. Robin said, Rob Dixon's going to say, oh, me and Juan throw a holiday party every year for our friends and family. With what money? You need to be getting some red Solo cups down to the Party City. We're going to have a caterer. You ain't got caterer money. You've got debt. $90,000 worth of it to the IRS. You need to be throwing a rent party for your apartment. Oh, Erin in the chat said, you mean the potluck? And she talking about open bar. Pfft, girl, you know you got cash bar money. You got open bar money for 30 minutes. And they probably negotiated this before production even showed up. Oh, yeah, say open bar, say open bar. It's cash, but say open bar. They just lying. They just making stuff up like they do on Love and Listings. Because we know Rob Dixon ain't got nobody's open bar money. You don't even have mortgage money. You can't even pay your taxes. You think them little hats is doing well enough for you to waste money on a holiday party? You need to put that on your kids' presents because they look like some toys for Tots children. Good old Rob Dixon. Rob Dixon. That's her name. Don't wear it out. Okay, I want to know, do we think we're going to hear about Wendy's degrees this episode? It's the last episode of the season. Are we going to hear about her degrees? Oh, we are, aren't we? No, it's coming. Oh, goodness, this is when Juan's going to propose. Well, I've always been a fan of gay marriage, so I'm looking forward to it. So Momo at her therapist talking about the stress of having to sue the heifer she slapped. Oh, Lord, she's dropping a tear from the isolele. I mean, I can get it, Momo, but these ain't heifers you really want to be around. Well, I mean, not Gabrissi, Rob, and Candace. So Momo therapist gonna have her do a little letter to Candace, and then they have her in the confessional, and she says, I'm remorseful for my act. No, you ain't. You whooped that heifer butt, but she deserved it. So meanwhile, with Ashley and her overseer, that was the one good one Candace did get in. I'm sure she paid her sissy to come up with it, though. Michael is still upset with Candace that Candace confronted Michael with his penchant for penis. Child, Michael said, oh, there's no way Juan's going to marry Rob Dixon. He's not going to propose. I wonder how Mikey knows that. Is it because Mikey likes it? He said he don't get into Juan's business, but it sounds like you've been in the bus. Oh, Lord. So now we got Candace talking with her mama about house hunting. And the mama got on just as many bundles as Wendy, except it's an ombre. In a 2004 ombre. But congratulations on your new house, Mama Candace. Now, Candace, you know you don't want your mama around your child. The only reason you put up with your mama is because she pays your rent. When you gonna be woman enough to tell her, I actually don't want you to be the grandmama? When you gonna tell her? Never. Because you're a spineless, yellow, lily-livered sapsucker. And now we have Lady Eloise getting ready for a party. Oh, she getting ready to go to HSN to hawk Ladam. Girl, and then she had to have that little rented piece of Louis Vuitton luggage she got from Bag Borrow Steal. Now, Karen, we didn't see you go to Portugal. We know you ain't got Vuitton money. You don't have new kitchen money. Okay, so Karen's coming out with receipts. I was going to have Momo there at 4 and Candace there at 6. There was a buffer. But Karen, you know them heifers be late as hell. I can see Candace being early because she ain't got nothing to do with the time and she always wants camera time. 2 days later, oh, Karen looked real good on HSN. I love this mink stole that she's got on, the red, the wig. It's a fabulous look. Congratulations, Lady Eloise. But Karen, I think I see a King Hill. A King Hill. It's getting real King Hill close. It's King Hill adjacent. Watch out, heifer. Don't be, dressing like Wendy. Oh, goodness, Rob Dixon and her leased Range Rover. Oh, we've got to pretend to care about their relationship with a therapy session. They don't need a therapist, they need a financial counselor. So Rob Dixon is airing her grievances out with Juan because he wasn't present. And so she had to be both father and even find itself within her to mother. Since she's just so feminine. So feminine. Juan, why you getting bucked? We know you was an ain't shit husband. We know you ain't shit husband now. You got an ain't shit wife. We never gonna say Robin shit. She done blown through your money. And then messing hers up yet again. So I feel bad for you, man. I do. I don't know why you can't find somebody that can function financially as an adult. And Robin was the one who filed for divorce after you messed up his finances. You're like, all right, well, I didn't pissed all your money away, so I guess I'll leave you, since there's nothing here to stay for. She gonna say, oh, when Juan was in the NBA. Child, he was there for 2 minutes. It's not like he had some long, successful NBA career. You might not have been able to piss away all the coin if he had one. Then again, knowing you would have found a way. Ooh, Juan's admitting he stepped out for romance. Well, I mean, as a heterosexual man, I can understand your yearn for a woman with femininity. And I don't know if Rob Dixon could provide that. But I think you went on and you realized your heart belongs to androgyny. Wait, if you gonna bring up when you hit rock bottom financially, you gotta bring up the fact that it was her and her friend that took all your coin and left you with nothing. Nothing. I mean, you're still in a rental today. Today. Oh, goodness, so we got Gabrissy calling her sissy to go to the holiday party since she can't find a man who actually wants to stick it in her and stick around. And she's supposedly so beautiful. Oh, she gonna say, I wish I was getting proposed to, but I'm not. And you never will, heifer. The only person who did propose to you was cheating on you while you were engaged. That's your legacy. At damn near 50. Oh, goodness, Robin's Party City dress. I can't even call it a party dress. It's a Party City dress. It's like a Christmas costume. And she trying to show off that little boy chest. Girl, no. My breasts are more pert than yours, and that's sad. Oh, Jesus, Robin asked Candace to sing? Why? You know, production put her up to that. Nobody asked Candace to sing, ever. You did that at your little wedding because it was your wedding. Nobody had you singing at their wedding. I don't know what heals a heart or where to start, but I know that I love you because he'll put up with you and he's the only one you could find. Lord have mercy, this is not Love and Hip Hop. I guess they figured they had a fight, so now we gotta have a song. That was probably, she probably negotiated it. It was like, look, I got my ass whooped. Now I want a new opportunity to embarrass myself. I mean, we know you can't fight, but now you gotta remind us that you can't sing either. Okay, girl. Okay, so Candace says Karen and her receipts are basically bull, because that ain't the original time. She was angling for a meetup with Momo. And I could see Karen doing that, but Candace, you really do need to get over it, because even Kenya Moore was willing to move on with her ashy feet. Oh my goodness, Gabrissy's going to say, oh, it's a Saturday night and you know Jamal has to be in the pulpit Sunday morning. It didn't stop him from cheating on you every Saturday night of your little union. Raw. I am sure he is able to get up Sunday morning, sex funky, and get in that pulpit and pontificate. He could have been with you, he just chose not to be. And actually, the next party was Cynthia's wedding, and he wasn't there. He was in Baltimore while you were in Atlanta, even though he lives in Atlanta. So how is it that he's in your hometown when you're in town? Sounds like he's trying to avoid you. Or maybe it's just He's got so many other baby mamas, it's that timeshare dick. And you don't have access to those exclusive holiday weekends. Must be tough. Oh, goodness, Rob Dixon is going to say, oh, yeah, that's why Juan wants me to have a baby. You can't afford the 2 kids you got. And Juan wants you to have another baby. Michael's grilling Gabrissi on where is her man, but he should be here, right? I'm always with Ashley. Even when I'm cheating, I still am present. Get her, Michael. Go ahead, Gollum. Go ahead. Oh, goodness. Gabris gonna say, I'm never bringing my man around him. You don't think that pastor's seen a penis before? Okay. I'm sorry, Jamal lays it low and spreads it wide. I think he brings the gospel to all of God's children. Oh, Karen can't make it. So Rob Dixon's real big and bold saying, oh, Karen's lying about mechanical problems because she doesn't want to have to fess up trying to set up Momo and Candace. But you fessed up about setting your husband up for debt. Twice now. First, you ran through his money, and now you've messed up yours. What's your excuse? Since you're asking Karen for hers, what's yours? For going broke twice. I mean, at least when Toni Braxton did it, she let a good decade or 2 pass in between. You just got out the po house, and now you running back. Child, Wendy showed up. I forgot she was on the show. But Robin gonna say, oh yes, open bar, drinks on me, drinks on production. Drinks on production, you can't even get your taxes. But drinks on me. Rob Dixon pulls up to the club, gas tank on E. Walk in talking about all drinks on me. Rob Dixon. So Rob is very happy that Karen isn't there since she tried to throw Juan under the bus. So now we got Ashley talking about her Gollum said that Rob wasn't going to get that proposal from Juan. Ashley just said, do I grow a dick and then you tell me? Oh, girl, you knew he was bisexual when you saw him swishing down the lane. You two have been sharing vibrators for years. Don't get shocked now. Oh, Charisse shows up, and who's this man with you? Oh, goodness, so we got Candace up here starting to sing, and the backing track isn't loud. But sadly, she is. I don't know what is a heart. Trying to hit them Toni Braxton notes. Let Toni be Toni, and you be you. Rob Dixon, you set this up like Carrie. This is giving me a Carrie too. You had that heifer go up there and then you cut her mic. Oh, goodness. I don't know. Ooh, just singing in the key of off. Flatter than Mary J. Blige. And I'm sure Mary like, now how did I get in it? I didn't do nothing. Why am I in it? Oh, and then the track starts playing and you hear her singing. So, heifer, you couldn't even sing live. You're a backing track biddy. Candace, look, you giving karaoke, not even karaoke, because you sing at karaoke. Ain't no backing track with karaoke. You got a whole backing track, so it's really a Milli Vanilli tea. I'm sick of you. My goodness. They turned that track up, all we heard was you. You're like, oh, okay. In the words of Whitney Houston, singing off-key on the record. Now, Ashley, you gonna say, oh, you can't go wrong with the go-go beat. You can put yodeling on a go-go beat and you got a hit. Well, why didn't you do that? Because the only thing weaker than Candace's vocals are yours. Quiet as it's kept, I can outsing you both with an original hit. Yeah. That's just, that's off rip. No studio. No studio. Both of you heifers is studio. Oh my goodness, Robin keeps saying it's an open bar like she's never had one before. And the truth is, I don't know why you're wasting your tax money. Oh Lord, now we got Juan proposing more financial problems to himself. Oh my goodness, Wendy, really? Why are you making this moment about you when you had all season to show us something other than your 4 degrees, but now you want to be screeching? You don't even know her. You haven't even had a scene with her to have this kind of reaction. I'm closer to Rob Dixon than you are, hell. Wow, Wendy is really making this her moment. Michael looks. Oh my God. Oh my God, the look on Michael's face. The only thing that I can compare it to is the song, Congratulations. It should have been me. That's. I had to do a snort laugh for that one. Vesta. Shout out to Vesta. And shout out to Phyllis Hyman. Just because. I mean, we all screaming and jumping up and down like they paid off their tax debt or something. That's when we should scream and jump up and down. I have never seen two broke people be so happy to get together and be broke again. Oh, Lord, that ring looks so cheap. Oh my God, that ring look, ooh. One, the color is juvenile, but you know, you're best friends with Gabrissi's, so I know you don't know how to pick out color because you have no style and no taste in friends or financial advice. But Jesus, the little tiny diamonds around this, oh my God. You really could have gone to Claire's. This looks like one of those cocktail rings you get off H&N for $69.95, one payment. Not like you break it up, it might be $20. Ooh, this looks cheap. And then that thick wrist and forearm. I wish I had Robin's forearms, that thick, girthy forearm. So feminine. Scrappier is happier in the chat said Juan should just burn his money in the front yard for heat. I mean, at this point, really just. Child, the chat said Zales. Quiet as it's kept, I think Zales has too much taste for them. I think Zales might have been too expensive. They might have ended up with a nice piece of jewelry and that couldn't have happened. Oh, finger hunt. That is a finger hunt ring. Now, I know Gabrissi ain't saying Michael was hating because he wants Juan all to himself, because here's the thing, Michael can get a man and keep a woman. Meanwhile, you're bringing the sissy to the wedding with you. And then when you went to Cynthia's wedding, you brought the sissy with you. So you dating as many sissies as Michael is, but at least Michael's, you know, he's getting something out of it. At least the sissies he date, fuck him. The sissies you date don't fuck you. Oh, goodness. Rob Dixon's going to say, where's my fiance? In the bread line right behind you. Ashley, I have to say, you look stunning tonight. I love this updo and this makeup you have. It's dark, it's dramatic, it's pretty. I'm here for it. You got a big forehead, but the truth is, beautiful women have big foreheads. Look at Sade, Rihanna, even Cynthia. I don't know what, Tyra Banks. It's just a character trait of a beautiful woman, a big forehead. What does that say about me? I have a tiny forehead, but then again, I'm a man, so that might be all right. And you're here for the jokes anyway. It don't matter what I look like. So right as Gabrissi's saying, Karen's too afraid to show up, she walks in with her husband. And Ray may have cheated, but he at least didn't father children. Several. Through the engagement and the marriage, he didn't do that to her. So, But you're at the party with your sissy. And even if Michael was with his sissy, at least he'd be able to take his sissy home. Your sissy's going to drop you off and go get some dick on his own, leaving you at home to play with yourself. Giselle may always have a +1, but that puss is giving +none. So when you make fun of Michael wanting Juan, remember you want him too, or any man that would have you, and it seems like none will. How embarrassing at 50. I just have to bring it up. I would also say, can we not act like planes don't have mechanical problems? My plane had mechanical problems on my way to San Francisco. I was supposed to land at 5. I was a couple hours late. Like, let's not act like that don't happen. Okay, now Karen is backpedaling and pussy popping about why she ran out. Look, you wanted to have Momo and Candace come together, and you wanted to be the great healer and also the great shit starter. It's okay, Karen. It's why we love you. Just fast. You were caught red-handed with your hand in the cookie jar. Or like Gabrice with her hand without a man. I dare you to name me something colder and emptier than Gabrice's bed tonight. I'm trying to think. Maybe Alaska? I don't know. I think her bed is pretty. She's always got the cool side of the pillow when you're alone. That's one of your benefits. Ooh, the chat says, well, what about Kenya's bed? I don't know. What is colder? Kenya's bread or Gabrice's bread? Or Gabrice's bed? Or Gabrice's bread? Oh my God. Or Gabrice's bed? Let me know in the comments. Now, Karen, even though you're doing the sequin pants right, the fact that you and Gabrice have on sequin pants at the same event in the same color, it's kind of telling. Girl, Scorpio in the chat said Giselle is better off getting a dog. And Royal Brown Sugar agreed. She said, yeah, a dog won't leave her. But didn't she have Jamal? And Jamal continued to step out. Oh, Lord, so Gabrice is like a dog with a bone, or her being alone. She's holding on to it tightly. You set Candace up. Michael, you did not say on camera you're not gay. But then you commenting on Wendy's husband, how good looking he is. Ooh, I can see them. Ooh, yep. Michael has a type. Wendy's husband is cute in the face, but he got them bowling ball pin legs. I couldn't deal with it. Oh, God, so now Candace is mad. You saw a bitch attack me because she has no self-control. Well, what do you have? You caused it. You started it. You got up in her face. You got close enough to her where she could toss your hair. So what is that? What is doing all, get all up in here? What's that? What's that? No self-control. You have no self-actualization because you're still living off your mother's teat. Ooh, and now this is getting into it. So Michael goes over to Chris and says, you need to control your wife. And then Chris pushes Michael. Michael's like, look, okay, I don't know how he gets to push me, but I can't grab an ass. Michael's like, look, you think your wife knows how to play victim. Let me show you how we do it. Septa in the chat said, look at all this white on white crime. It seems to be a fatherless community issue. I blame the fathers. Child, all the black men was around the gala and he was just grinning ear to ear. Juan holding his chest. He's like, hold me back, hold me. Not even hold me back, just hold me. So Michael's so drunk, he don't even know who pushed him. So now Ashley confronts Candace. Oh, you want to talk about Monique, but you have no self-control. And neither does your overseer. Oh, God, now Michael's talking about filing a suit. Look, unless you're going to sue Candace's mama, you ain't going to get nothing. I will say this. Juan loves him some Michael because Juan was making sure Michael did not get into the fray. Hold me. Oh, goodness. I'm calling my lawyer right now. And Candace gonna say, Michael, you want to touch me? Now, you know good and damn well Michael does not want to touch you, Candace. You know good and well you don't have a long enough penis for that. Michael went full Karen. Candace, Michael never came anywhere near you, never tried to touch you. He did what a man's supposed to do. He brought it to your husband. He didn't come to you. He didn't step to you. He didn't disrespect you as a woman in any way. Like, you're just, like, I don't know why you're yelling at him when you should be yelling at your makeup artist and your record producer and your mother. You've got a lot of people to be cross with, but Michael ain't one. Oh, Lord, Michael is drunk. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Michael, no one is going to jail because you got pushed like nobody went to jail because you grabbed a bus. So, child, now Ashley's trying to get control of her column. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I can't marry nobody that gets that drunk at a work function. Wendy, why are you clapping saying it's enough? It's been enough of you and your 4 degrees. I mean, they really did not get you into the show well. So Michael gets his way and they putting Chris out. Michael's like, look, y'all put me through all this shit with my bussy grab. If I can't touch nobody, then nobody can touch nobody. If it's good for the golem, it's good for the gander. Child, Chris pushed Michael and Chris was the one guy Michael was not attracted to. If it was Juan, it wouldn't have been an issue. I think even if it was Chris, it would have been cool. If it was Wendy's husband, he just would have leaned in. But, he don't like white men, so that ain't gonna work for him. Chris wants to say, oh, Michael won't confront a man, but he just confronted you and said, control your wife. He wasn't down talking your wife. He said, you need to deal with it. So I'm confused. He stepped to you, then you pushed him, then you want to say you didn't do anything. See, Candace, if you're going to literally say, I'm not going to get pregnant at a certain time so I don't have an Aquarius baby because my mother is an Aquarius, you need a little more therapy before you go on and procreate. Robin and Juan plan to build a home in the DMV with what money? With what? With hope? And a destination wedding? Chuck E. Cheese? They having an Uber destination wedding. Everybody can Uber there. And Gabrissi's plotline ends with the fact that she is simply still alone in her $900,000 renovated barn. Michael was so drunk they went on and unmiked him. Rob is breaking it down on the dance floor. She's getting feminine with it. You know how she gets when she gets feminine. Oh, Lord, now Michael's yelling at production. Ashley's like, where is my coot? Now Michael whining about, they're touching me all over. It's disgusting. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Oh, my God. Ashley gonna say, you embarrassing the fuck out of me. It's a little too late for that. You don't have to be embarrassed, Ashley. We know what he is. Now we got Momo saying, well, the court decided this fight was mutual. And Candace, you did get all up in her facial. Momo said, you ain't gonna send me to jail when you got embarrassed because you asked to get dragged and you got dragged. And you know what? That's what it is, the long and short of it. Well, the long of the season and the short of the actual plot line. I feel bad we didn't get to see as much of Momo this season. But you know what? Candace playing this victim, acting like, she was really hurt when she begged for it. It's like, you kept saying, drag me. Well, you got drugged. And, your mama pops you in the mouth with her person after 30. So I'm really shocked that you don't know fat meat's greasy. Oh my God. They literally gave Monique the last laugh. The fact that her last picture is her throwing her head back laughing at the memory of her whooping Candace's ass. Momo, I fuck with you because you're honest. You're like, yeah, I'm sorry that she feels bad. And then we got Candace sounding like Rudy Giuliani. Child, Trump lost the election and you lost the fight. Get over it. Now, Andy Cohen, T'Challa is not the most famous bird in America. That goes to Toucan Sam, followed by Carly Red. Now, Gabrissi wants to say congratulations for Karen. Her Geritol kicked in, but you need to be taking it to get rid of that lymphedema in your legs, because you walking around here looking like Wendy Williams about the ankle. Beef to heel. Beef to heel.